Aloha. So tonight, well, today is day 6 of my travel from Florida to Florida. Okay, you can tell I'm tired. Arizona to Florida. And I am overnighting in a truck stop tonight in Rain, Louisiana, which the temperature is actually pretty decent. It was 89 when I arrived here, and it's steadily going down. And let me see what it is now. According to my little thing, it's 86 degrees. And the top and the bottom temperature is the same. So that finally means my trailer on the inside has the same temperature as outside. Well, actually, yeah. So, anyway. And the reason it's dark in my trailer is I'm trying to keep it as cool as possible by not turning on lights. But I do want to turn on some lights here to show you some stuff. So hold on a second here. I gotta walk over here, and I'm just gonna turn on one light at a time as needed. Sorry about the wind there. That's from my fan. So I've got this overhead fan that also works. That's part of the air conditioning. So, but I can just turn on the fan. So that helps. And then I've got my Arctic air cooler, which when I'm sitting right in front of it, definitely feels good. I don't have to be like right in front of it. It's like within, I don't know, 3 feet of it. That's why the dog is here. She's a smart dog. And there's my other dog. Anyway, so wanted to give you an update on that project I was talking to you about, putting the Reflectix on the window so you can see. I put it there. This one is rolled up right now so I can get some fresh air coming in. So the window is open. And, oh, let me double check my mic is on, because I tend to forget. Oh yeah, it is on. Okay, good. And then I've got another one here, and this window is open too, and it's just kind of like flopping to let the breeze in. So I had a challenge at first with getting it to cool down, because like within the first hour I think it only went down from like 95 to like 92. Because at first I had like opened all the windows thinking it, let out the hot air. And then, I had turned on the 2 fans thinking, oh, all the hot air should blow out, right? But some of it did, but not all of it. And then so I decided, well, let me try closing all the windows, and maybe that way, the cool air that's coming from the evaporative cooler will collect in the trailer, and, So, but it was very slow going. So, so to answer your question, Messina, I do like the bigger one better, for sure. It actually, to me, seems like 3 times as strong. So it's like if you were to buy like 3 of the smaller ones. So I think it's definitely worth the $99, because if you buy, I had bought 2 for $80, so 1 is $40. If you buy 3, that's gonna be $120. So, anyway, so and because it's a tower, it doesn't take as much room up, and it's just me, so it's fine. And let's see. Oh, so my check engine light came back on. And the truck is, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit sluggish, but it was windy today. So I think that was partly why. And so I think it's the oxygen sensor, and so I'm just hoping that in the morning it'll go away again like it did the other day. And I did kind of push the truck a little harder today because I was trying to cover more miles. So instead of going, 60, 65, I was going 70, and at one point a little bit faster than 70 because I didn't realize, because I was going with the flow of traffic and everybody else was going like 75, I guess. Anyway, and I know with the trailer I should go slower, so. And actually, okay, I wasn't, well, I forget what city it was, but one of those cities where, you know, you have like one of those turns and then it goes into another highway or whatever. So I believe like the sign said 45 or maybe 35 on the curve, and I was getting tired and wasn't really paying attention to how fast I was going until I started feeling, you know, the trailer kind of like pulling to one side, and so I realized like I was going too fast, and so I did not overcorrect, because I know if you overcorrect then you're going to end up, you know, having an accident. So I did brake and just gently, you know, turn it, and I did end up changing lanes. Luckily no one was next to me to compensate for, you know, that pulling. And yeah, thank God, you know, there was nobody there, because otherwise I would have had an accident. So yeah, lesson learned. I'm paying more attention to the signs and going slower on curves, and yeah, so we'll see tomorrow how many miles I can cover and what time I get started. Today I ended up starting, well, I had to leave the park by 11, but I still wanted to dump my gray tank, but was not able to because I didn't realize that you had to pay an extra fee for that. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just do it when I get to a truck stop. And I also needed to check my motor oil, so I checked that, and I had to add a little bit more. And I've been forgetting to write down when I add some, so that way I could see how many miles it is that I have to add it. So I've just been every time I get gas, I check it, and so sometimes I do and sometimes I don't have to add it. So anyway, so otherwise we're doing okay, and been talking to friends on the phone, and I start to feel tired, and I made sure that I do my stretching in the morning, so that way, you know, sitting for long periods of time doesn't give me sciatica or some kind of stiff muscles. I do tend to get stiffness in my left ankle because I had injured it twice before, and so that's something I just, when I first get out of the truck, I just kind of have to like stretch it a little bit, and you can tell when I walk that it's stiff, but after I walk a while, then it's fine. So tomorrow is Tuesday. I've got, I think, I forget now, did it say 12 more hours of driving to do? So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that in one day, so it's gonna be spread out over the next 2 days, and hopefully I won't hit any more traffic. Yeah, I don't know, like, when's the best time to be driving, because if I go really early, like, let's say at 6, well, I'm gonna hit traffic when people are going to work between 7 and 9. So that's why I was, like, been starting later. So I really, I guess, should start at 9 and stop at, like, 3 or 4 when there's traffic building up for people going home. But then there's also traffic in the middle of the day for lunch. That's what I encountered today. So yeah, I haven't been able to like drive as long as I really wanted to, because like today I wanted to drive until 6:30, but then 5:30 came along and I started getting tired and hungry, and the dogs, well, the dogs, don't care, but I have gone longer not feeding them, until like 7, so they're fine, but it's all about me being tired mostly, because driving tired is not good. I mean, it's almost like driving drunk, because you're not thinking clearly and your reaction time is not good. And so yeah, so it's either pull over and take a long break to get over the tiredness, and I told myself I was going to make green tea, and I totally forgot. So anyway, I'm going to make the green tea tonight so that I have it ready for, just have everything ready in my cooler, so when I want it, it's ready, and I don't have to like get out and go in the hot trailer to make it. So I think that's what subconsciously I was thinking, like I didn't want to get in the hot trailer, 'cause, like, I have to get in the hot trailer to go pee and do my business. So oh, and the little knob on the vent fell off. The screw came undone from all the jostling around, so I'm gonna have to look for that on the floor. But that's the thing with the RVs, everything gets jostled around, and like for instance, on my stove here, you can see that, yeah, right here, this thing came loose, and I fix it, and then it comes loose again, so I'm like, oh, I'll just leave it. So I'm not using the stove right now anyway. Okay, so let me see. Did I answer all your questions? Oh, AAA. Someone asked me if I had AAA. Yes, I do. Oh, let me turn on another light here. I have AAA for, oh, let me turn off the other one, because otherwise, for RVs. Oh, if I do get a flat or something that's covered by it. It doesn't cover everything, but and yeah, the motor oil thing, there's nothing leaking, it's just burning fast. So okay, so that's it for tonight. I was gonna give you another mini tour, but I'm getting tired and this video is getting too long. So if there's specific questions you have about my RV or something, then I will make that the focus of my next video. So right now I need to drink some more water and put stuff away. And oh, I have my women's support meeting tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Arizona time, and I need to figure out what time that is in the time zone that I'm going to be in tomorrow. I'm in Central right now, but I don't know where the Eastern time zone starts. So anyway, so good night and mahalo for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.